Martin Luther King Day. It's today. We're at such a weird and divisive place right now that even Dr. King's legacy is being contested. Van Jones, in something I told you he would do, pushing his Rebuild the Dream movement, said, quote, Rebuild Dream members are hosting MLK Day movement meetups all across the country to celebrate Dr. King, the original occupier, and link the civil rights movement with today's struggle for an economy that works for all. I'm telling you, this is where they're going. Comparing Martin Luther King to Occupy Wall Street protest is insulting at the best. But then again, as we showed you, ad busters did hijack his image for their campaign. Believe me, Martin Luther King's image is one of the most regulated, you don't use his image. Ever. They come down on you like a box of bricks. But they did this. Martin Luther King risked everything, gave his life, so that people could actually be treated and judged on the content of their character, not by the color of their skin. Occupy Wall Street protesters are demanding that rich people give them more free stuff. I don't see them. Then there's the Occupy's little rape issue that I doubt the good Reverend would be okay with, but nobody seems to be talking about that either. Dr. King versus anti-capitalist sex offenders demanding handouts and socialism. Now call me crazy, but I don't see the parallels there. But then again, in 2010, the head of the NAACP, Julian Bond, said if America knew the real MLK, there would be no MLK Day in America. Listen.
We don't remember the King who was the critic of capitalism, who said to Charles Fager when they were in jail together in Selma in 1965 that he thought a modified form of socialism would be the best system for the United States. We don't remember the Martin Luther King who talked ceaselessly about taking care of the masses and not just dealing with the people at the top of the ladder. So we've anesthetized him. We've made him into a different kind of person than he actually was in life. And it may be that that's one reason he's so celebrated today, because we celebrate a different kind of man than really existed. But he was a bit more radical, not terribly, terribly radical, but a bit more radical than we make him out to be today.
Okay, let me ask you something. When did that happen? And who changed his character? Who changed him? I mean, one of us has been lied to the whole time. The AFL-CIO says that King died while fighting for collective bargaining rights. Really? Which is it? Demand an answer. Was he the civil rights hero who preached about universal rights granted by God? Or was he a closeted socialist who only cared about destroying capitalism and the methods for how unions settle contracts? Which is it? We have to decide, America, because I will only celebrate one of those people. I'll celebrate the man who marched with this actual poster. This is an actual poster that he marched with. I am a man. I am a man. The man who said and demanded to be treated as an individual, not a collective. Well, if he's the content of character guy, I'm in. But that's not the man the progressives are rewriting history about. Or are they? Which is it? The man who said, judge me by the content of my character? Or the socialist? If all they're trying to do is make him into a socialist sleeper, then I demand that we remove the holiday from our calendars. It's one or the other. You can't remain ignorant. Well, I guess you can, but not if you're going to watch this program. Because we're demanding that you actually weigh things and look at the truth. If you choose to dismiss it, that's your own business. But the facts are the facts.